But you know what, people, fellas, this is, fellas, but women, you're watching too, so you can learn something. But no matter how good the pussy may be, if that pussy, as good as it may be, if it comes along with a lot of issues, and generally speaking, it really does. It comes with a lot of issues, hang-ups that result in men just bouncing. Have you noticed that no matter how good the sex we've all had over the years, it wasn't good enough to keep us in certain relationships? It's something about this, man, that just, you know what I'm saying? It recognized what the ultimate power is, which is God within self. It's inner peace, inner happiness, and things like that. The sex is more so physical, unless you can really hook up with a special person and, that sex is transformative. The sex really becomes transformative. If that ain't happening, yeah, you're going to get a physical pleasure, but it's like when that sex act is over with, when dudes get through busting that nut, and that's the thing about busting a nut. Most men vouch for this. Like when we're having sex, the blood, the oxygen is really in the penis because we not upstairs. Our elevator don't really go to the top level when we're in a sex act. Shit don't matter. Everything is between our legs. We're digging, right? And don't nothing else in the world matter at that time. Dude's just digging, right? He'll say stuff that he wouldn't normally say. He'll lie, but then again, even if he ain't lying, because he could just be your man, so he ain't gotta lie because he got you. But he'll say stuff that he wouldn't normally say. I mean, he's open, right? While he's digging, so he's talking to you. Then once he hit that nut, bah, he busts that nut. That nut, all the way back down. Then it's like that logic, that reason, the left mind, the left brain, the left part of the brain, the attributes of the left brain kick back in. Then it's like he good. He wants to he'll roll over in the bed because he has to gather himself because men, whether they know it or not, they're really giving up certain energies in the sex act. They're really that essence. Men really share their essence, and that essence goes out in the sex act. When they ejaculate, men are parting with something. Chi, mystical nectars. They're parting with a lot of essence. Okay, because in most cases, semen comes out of the penis. Women don't always orgasm. Okay, so yeah, women expend energy, men expend energy, but men got that menstruum coming out, that semen, and in that semen, man, is chi, is mystical nectar. There's a whole bunch of stuff that comes out that represents a man's essence. He's parting with his essence. See, so when men are done with that ejaculation, now emotional thing takes place as well too. Every time he's ejaculating in the same woman, that emotional bond, it is becoming stronger, whether men want to admit that or not. That happens. However, he is parting with himself on a deeper level pertaining to his essence. So he roll over after sex because he has to gather himself. It's like men have to recharge. So women are like, why you roll over afterwards? Or if he don't roll over, he may say, well, baby, I gotta go check on my mom's, or I gotta go pick up my son. He gotta go. See, a lot of the unconscious rappers, they rap about this. They don't know why they're rapping about it. They want to hit the skins and they want to bone. I'm a bone and get on. And it's all the same thing that I'm talking about. You see, the mind goes crazy. She's fine. I'm going to hit that ass. And when it happens, I don't care how fine she was. I don't care how good the pussy was. I don't care. He nuts. Boom. It's like that song, From Soul to Soul. Back to life, back to reality. He's looking for his tennis shoes, pager, wallet. He got to go. Got to go now. That's a real dynamic. See, I'll discuss all that in the Wounded One um, Healing for Men online course. But there's a deeper dynamic to why men, in most cases, not all cases, because there are really some men out there who really romantic. They really come from the yin. They can ejaculate and then they'll embrace a woman. You know what I'm saying? That does exist. You know, but for a lot of men who are not in tune with the yin, who's been harmed and hurt, and they got mother issues, women issues, they may be unconscious, misogynist, what have you. When they get through ejaculating, they're not trying to hold a woman and romance, because for a lot of them, it's not even love. It's just about getting some pussy. And that's the goal. And once the goal is accomplished, he's out. Okay? But that's predicated upon a need to regather himself. Just how it goes. That's a real dynamic in the matrix. Because a lot of women, like, you know, every time after we make love, you leave. That's part of that dynamic, ladies. It's part of that dynamic, you know. So, but I really guess that's for another video to really go off into that. I really look forward to making separate videos on separate issues. Because, you know, people tell me all the time, too, you be all over the place, you know, and I do, because everything is tied in, you know. Everything is tied in. It's like in astrology, you know, you may be a Scorpio, you may be a Libra, but you experience all 12 signs, you know, you experience all the planets. Everything is interrelated. It's not isolated. It's not linear at all. At all. So, pussy power is some real stuff. It exists. And for a lot of men, it drive them crazy. You know, it drive them crazy because you can look up on a woman, get to yourself for a day or two or three, and you start thinking about her. You start thinking about her and you start thinking about the pussy. Because see, ladies, what you may not know is that for men, women are twofold for men. You got the woman as a whole entity, a woman. Then you got her pussy. It's like you can draw a little line. The pussy. So you got the whole woman, where you think about the woman. But a man can break you down to your vagina. You know, I miss her. I miss her. Okay, let's be truthful. What do you really miss about her? See? And for most men, it's like, damn, I miss the pussy. I miss fucking, man. I miss getting my balls licked. I miss really getting my dick sucked. I mean, man, she's a fucking monster. I miss that shit. So fellas, you know, when you separate from your woman, are you really missing her, the human being? Or are you missing the pussy? Are you missing that mouth? You missing that tongue? What are you really missing? I mean, think about it. See, we're dealing with honesty here. See, we are. We're dealing with honesty. Are we honest? How honest are we? You know, I miss you. Well, what do you miss? Do you miss her or do you miss it? Now, if you're watching this video with your woman, don't say nothing. Because I don't have time for free consultation. Don't say nothing. Play the role. Just for purposes of getting through the video if she's next to you. You can holler at me one-on-one. But that's some real stuff there, though. You know, for a lot of men, missing a woman is going to equate to missing the sex with her. Because we are sexual creatures. And here in the Matrix, I mean, they did a number on us in the Matrix, man. I mean, you know, social engineers, I mean, they've really done a number. And women help this shit go. You know, I don't hear shit from no... I be crushing feminists. I will crush their fucking ass, man. Because a feminist is a female who's trying to use logic and reason. And you get your ass handed to you every time dealing with those subjects because men are masters of those goddamn subjects. Men created feminism in the first damn place. Men created that shit. The CIA. Gloria Steinem didn't write shit. That was the CIA dude she was fucking who wrote that stuff there. And that you women bought. Y'all bought that shit hook, line, and sinker. And ended toe up. And ended toe up. But the universe has mercy because the goddess movement came on the scene. And the goddess movement is what's balanced. Because in the goddess movement, it recognized the yin and the yang. It wasn't no war with men. Okay, and this is not to say the feminists didn't have some legitimate gripes. Because men, it was usually rich, wealthy white men who really started fucking over women. And that's what really happened. Not white men, but rich, wealthy white men. Because a lot of white men felt the brunt of that feminist bullshit. Just like African American men, Hispanic men, Asian, they felt it. You see, and it was really unfair because when all women, you know, not all women, but all women for the most part who joined the movement, okay, the women who joined the movement, most of them just went to war with men. And a lot of times it was men who was not even in a position of power to suppress them, to create those pejorative terms. These were like really good dudes who was victimized by the rich, wealthy white men. And they felt the brunt of it, like, what did I do? Like, shit, you know. You know, you went to school and learned some bullshit and came home and took it out on your man. And that was unjust. Whether he was white, black, Hispanic, it was really unjust because chances are, and I'm quite sure most cases, he wasn't a misogynist. He wasn't patriarchal. You know what I'm saying? And any elements of it was, he was brainwashed just like you was. You know, so think about it. You know, feminism was some yang type of stuff there. It made women want to compete with men. You know what I'm saying? It created gender role confusion. I could do what a man do. You see? And especially in the African American community, you know, the females ran with that shit. And out of all communities, no community experiences the dysfunction of black male-female relationships. And that's because black women, man, black females, they ran with that yang shit, man. You know, I mean, I talked to so many females and Djehuty, my man said I'm too masculine, I'm too yang. And you know what? A lot of you are. You just really fucking are. And yang and yang fucking repels. Okay, yang and yin attracts. So when he, you know, I'm talking about African American men now, when he noted, when he's yang, as most are, and they desire yin, and they don't see it in you because you yang and yang repels. So when he see that white girl, a lot of these cats, they don't really want a white girl because she's white. They want yin. They don't want these Asian women really because they're Asian. Now some do want exotic, they want different. But underneath that, for a lot of men who are angry, a lot of black men who are angry, they just really want yin. And black females, like yang is okay because sometimes it can create spice. But when you are yang all the time, when you're yang, when a man needs yin, when a man needs softness, when a man needs that kindness, that compassion, that softness, and you come in yang, he don't come home. He ain't trying to deal with you. I mean, it could be a hood rat, but if she just soft and sweet and yin, that's who he's fucking. That's who he's with. Or why are you with that tramp over me? She may be a tramp, but she's yin. See, the dynamics to all of this. There's dynamic. Why he fucking her? He got some pussy right here. Yeah, but see, after he busted nut, he got to deal with yang. He don't want to deal with yang. The dude been fighting all day. He dealing with this bullshit of the Matrix. So when he comes home, that's his battery charger. But if he got to fight with your ass too, men, you know, men are sweet souls too, man. Men be like, you know what, man, I'm just tired of fighting. He ain't a punk. It ain't like he tired of fighting in the role of a man dealing with society. He does that. He's tired of fighting with your ass. If he got to go out in the world and fight, come back home and fight, he ain't got no fucking place to lay his head. He wants silence. It's a balance. Fight, make up, or rest, or recharge. Fight, rest, recharge. Thing. It goes back and forth. But if it's fight, 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 it turns into drain, 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 drain. He's drained. And that's why a lot of black women are by themselves. Because dealing with them, they drain the fuck out of men. Drain them. You are weak, black man, you just weak. Ladies, y'all done lost y'all power with that shit right there. A lot of these cats ain't weak. Them motherfuckers are just smart. They just really smart. They wasting a lot of energy dealing with you. Okay? And at the end of the day, they find out that it ain't really that serious to get some trim. It's just not. It's just, you know, men be like, because we're logical, it got to be a better way to get some pussy and have peace of mind. It just got to be a better way. And where there's a will, there's a way.